Common Core Standard Numbers and Operations Base 10, Standard B5. Fluently add and subtract within 100 using strategies based on place value and properties of operations and or the relationship between addition and subtraction. This standard has been discussed a lot. There's a lot of controversy regarding this standard because it teaches students a different way of using addition. The emphasis in this standard is on mental math. There are two important properties of addition that are used in this standard. One is the associative property of addition, which states that when there are three or more numbers added together, the way that the numbers are grouped does not change the sum. So you could add 2 plus 3 first, and then add 4, and you'll get 9. Or if you add 3 plus 4 first, and then add 2, you will still get 9. The cumulative property of addition states that when two or more numbers are added, their order does not change the sum. So in other words, 3 plus 5 is the same as 5 plus 3. So between these two properties, we can say that the way something is grouped doesn't matter, does not change the sum, and the order that we add the numbers together will not change the sum. Adding and subtracting based on place value. Decomposing a number is when we break the number apart into a problem that has the same value as the number. For example, 46 is equal to 39 plus 7, or 24 plus 22. There are many ways that the number 46 can be broken down or decomposed. In fact, when we write a number in expanded form, we are decomposing it. For example, the number 436 in standard form can be thought of as 400 plus 30 plus 6 in expanded form. Here are some examples of how we can decompose the number 28. You can think of the number 28 as 20 plus 8. However, there are many ways we can break the number 28 apart. You can also think of the number 28 as being equal to 15 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4. There are numerous different ways that we can think of the number 28. It could even be 28 ones, 1 plus 1 plus 1, all the way up to 28. These are all ways of decomposing the number 28. Traditionally, students have been taught that when you add 46 plus 37, you have to add 6 plus 7, which gives you the number 13. The 1 from the tens column then needs to be added to the top of the tens column with the 3 and the 4. So it's the 1 10 plus 4 tens plus 3 tens, which will give you 8 tens. So 8 tens plus the 3 ones left over is 83. When adding by place value, or adding with decomposing, we do things a little bit differently. 46 plus 37. We can think of the number 46 as being able to be rounded up to 50. It takes 4 to round 46 up to 50. So we can now regroup the numbers by adding a 4 to the 46 and subtracting a 4 from the 37. 46 plus 4 is 50. 37 minus 4 is 33. And our new problem is 50 plus 33. 0 plus 3 is 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. We can do this because 37 can be decomposed to 33 plus 4. We then have the problem of 46 plus 4 plus 33, which becomes 50 plus 33. Here are some examples. As we saw in the last slide, we can take 46 plus 37. We can add 4 to the 36 and take that same 4 away from the 37 to get 50 plus 33. And now 50 plus 33 equals 83. Here's another example. We can take the number 83 plus 49. We can think to ourselves that 49 is very close to the number 50. So if we add 1 to the number 49 and we take 1 away from the number 83, we now have 82 plus 50, which is a lot easier for students to add in their head. To take it a step farther, we can also say that this is the same as 80 plus 50 plus 2. If we rearrange those numbers, we can take the 80 and the 50 and think about the 8 and the 5. 8 plus 2, or 80 plus 20, is going to equal 100. So we can take 20 away from the 50 and add it to the 80 first. Now we have 100. We subtract the 20 from the 50, and we have 100 plus 30 plus 2, which equals 132. In fact, most students will be able to catch on at 82 plus 50. Subtraction examples. 37 minus 24. 24 can be thought of as being 20 plus 4. 37 minus 20 equals 17. 17 minus 4 equals 13. So 37 minus 24 equals 13. Now for a harder example. 42 minus 28. Our 28 can be thought of as 20 plus 8. If we subtract the 20 first, we get 42 minus 20 equals 22. Now we need to subtract the 8. So what we have left is 22 minus 8. If we decompose the 22 to 20 plus 2 minus 8, we have a new problem. It's still not easy to subtract though. So we can decompose further. Take the 20 and make 10 plus 10 plus 2 minus 8. We now use our properties of addition to reorder the numbers. 10 plus 2 plus 10 minus 8. If we do the 10 plus 2, we get 12. 10 minus 8 equals 2, and the number would then be 14, because 12 plus 2 equals 14. I know it sounds like a long way to come up with the answer, but by practicing this, students will get better at doing the math in their head, and that's the whole objective of this standard. So 42 minus 28 equals 14. Using the relationship between addition and subtraction, related numbers are also called fact families. An example of a fact family would be 6 plus 9 equals 15, 9 plus 6 equals 15, 15 minus 6 equals 9, 15 minus 9 equals 6. Students need to know that the two small numbers, the 6 and the 9 in this case, can be added to make the big number. And if we start with a big number, we can use either small number to come up with the other small number. Students will use the relationship between numbers when they count up to subtract. For example, to work 16 minus 9 equals 6, a student may start with the number 9, then count up on their fingers until they get to 15.